Hello singers! Thank you for tuning in again. Today's episode is all about bad vocal days and how to deal with them. Have you ever experienced that? You get up, get ready to sing, start vocalizing, get ready to practice, and out comes, well, not what you expected. Yeah, we all have them, bad vocal days. While you should get a checkup with your ENT from time to time, in this video we're going to assume that your vocal folds are healthy and you're just having a bad day for whatever reason. Here are my 4 tips on dealing with bad vocal days. Tip number 1, analyze. During your exercises, when you vocalize, feel, listen, and analyze what's going on in your voice. Try to restore that balance in your voice. Yeah, when we have a bad vocal day, it's not that our voice is not working at all, unless if we are sick or completely lost our voice. Things are usually just a little trickier for us. So it's harder for us to get to that balance point when we have a good balance between airflow and muscle. So when you have a bad vocal day, instead of just, giving up by frustration and just not doing it at all, or pushing and getting bad habits into your vocal practice, ask yourself, am I using too much muscle and therefore pressing or pushing too much? My voice is sounding tense. Or am I not having enough tension on my vocal string and therefore sounding all breathy all of a sudden? Analyze your sound and turn your bad vocal day into a good one. Tip number 2, observe. Have a closer look at the cause that brought you that bad vocal day. Usually it has a cause most of the time. It might have an emotional cause or related to food. Did you eat something late at night, have reflux? Did you drink too much alcohol? Did you smoke something, not get enough sleep? Things like that. Spend a little bit of time analyzing what might have caused this bad vocal day. And in the future, try to avoid it, especially when you have a performance the next day. So when you know, for example, okay, when I drink red wine, I know that the next day my voice just gets really dry. I'm not gonna drink red wine before my performance. The better you know yourself, the more you can prevent bad vocal days. So observe yourself and learn what your voice likes and what it dislikes. Tip number 3, avoid judging yourself. We can be so mean towards ourselves. We go in all frustrated that things are not working as easy as they used to work the day before or the week before, and we beat ourselves up. So we get into this frustration mode and it takes away our focus. It's actually really counterproductive. All these self-destructive and self-sabotaging frustrations and thoughts are not helping at the moment. Be kind to yourself. Accept the day the way it is. Accept yourself the way you are at that particular day and try to fix it. Bad vocal days teach us a lot about ourselves. They teach us what our voice likes and what the ideal conditions are under which our voice functions the best. So we know and we learn about those things when we can recreate them when we are about to have an important performance. Tip number 4, do it in spite of. Okay, so you have a bad vocal day. I mean, that happens. You're human. You're not always going to be on top. So do it in spite of. Don't take it as an excuse not to practice or as an excuse to practice with bad vocal technique. Try to not invite in bad habits just because you have a bad day. Work with your technique, work with your breath support, analyze yourself, follow the tips that I gave you earlier, and turn your bad vocal day into a good one. One thing that I can definitely recommend, I might have mentioned this in previous videos, but warm up, practice. Sometimes on good days, it might take you 5 to 15 minutes to get your voice ready and all warmed up. On bad vocal days, it might take you 30 to 40 minutes. And that is totally fine. Give yourself that time to loosen up your voice, loosen up the muscles that you'll need for singing, and you will just have a way better day and better practice and better voice for the rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed these tips on bad vocal days, and I wish you all a lot of good vocal days. If you have any questions, comment below or send an email to contact@vocals-on-stage.com.